I'm glad we have this opportunity to talk, heart to heart. You see, life is a bit of a whirlwind, and sometimes it feels like we're caught in the middle, spinning faster and faster. I've been there. I've felt myself being pulled in too many directions at once. The weight of other people's opinions, the pressure to always be in control. That's why I want to share something with you today. Something from an ancient philosopher and leader named Marcus Aurelius that I believe holds the key to finding peace and purpose even in today's chaotic world. It's called the Indifference Principle, and it's all about focusing on what truly matters. Let me tell you a bit about Marcus Aurelius. He was a Roman emperor, a big deal back then. He had the entire empire to run. But what makes him fascinating is that he wasn't just a ruler, he was also a philosopher. He kept a journal of his thoughts and reflections, now known as meditations, that's still read today by people seeking wisdom. He lived in challenging times, full of wars, plagues, and turmoil, yet he found a way to stay grounded. His philosophy teaches us to distinguish between what we can and cannot control, and to give our energy only to things within our power. He once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This should be obvious, shouldn't it? It's a simple idea, but it's also incredibly powerful. What he's saying is that while the world around us might be chaotic and unpredictable, we always have a choice in how we respond to it. That's where our real power lies. And in a world buzzing with distractions, comparison, and pressure, I think this lesson is more relevant now than ever. Let's start with something you know well, the constant noise of today's world. There's work, social media, the news, your friends, endless notifications on your phone. It can feel overwhelming, right? It's like there's always something demanding your attention. But here's the truth, not everything deserves it. Marcus Aurelius believed in the power of focus. He said, "If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." That's his way of saying don't sweat the small stuff. Think about your day-to-day life. How many things upset or distract you that in reality aren't worth the energy? Maybe it's an argument with a coworker or a rumor online. Maybe it's worrying about a raise or a promotion that you know you deserve. The Indifference Principle teaches us to recognize these moments and let them go. But this isn't about ignoring important responsibilities or becoming apathetic to the world around you. It's about protecting your mind and energy for what truly matters. Imagine if instead of giving your attention to every little distraction, you saved it for things that align with your goals, values, and passions. Doesn't that feel more freeing? Now, let's talk about something that's a little harder. Approval. I get it. We all want to be liked and accepted. It's natural to care about what others think of us. But if we're not careful, seeking approval can become a trap. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly when he said, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." That hits hard, doesn't it? Think about all the ways we try to impress others, posting the perfect picture, wearing the right clothes, saying things just to fit in. And while there's nothing wrong with wanting to connect with people, it becomes a problem when we let their opinions define us. What someone else thinks of you doesn't change who you are. Only you get to decide that. Imagine if you lived each day true to yourself instead of trying to meet everyone else's expectations. Wouldn't that feel lighter? The most important opinion about you is your own. So ask yourself, am I living in a way that feels right to me? Am I proud of the choices I'm making? That's what matters. Sometimes I know we feel like things are spinning out of control. There's so much going on in the world, from local politics to global issues like climate change. It's easy to feel like your voice or actions don't matter. But I'm here to tell you, they do. Marcus Aurelius believed that while we can't control everything, we can control ourselves. He said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Don't let the strength of those words intimidate you. Instead, let them remind you how precious life is. Every moment is an opportunity to act with intention, kindness, and courage. You might not be able to fix the world, but you can make it better in small, meaningful ways, helping a friend, standing up for what's right, or simply treating others with respect. When you focus on what you can control, your own thoughts, actions, and choices, you take back your power. It's like taking the reins of a wild horse. You might not be able to change the storm, but you can guide yourself through it. Let's make this real. How can you bring Marcus Aurelius's wisdom into your life? Here are a few ideas to help you get started. Start your day with purpose. Each morning, before you pick up your phone or dive into your schedule, take a moment to think about what you can and cannot control. Remind yourself to focus only on what's within your power. It sets the tone for your day. Set boundaries with technology. Social media and screens can take over your life if you let them. Decide how much time you want to spend online and be intentional about it. Use technology as a tool. Don't let technology be your master. Reflect on your values. Who do you want to be? What qualities matter most to you? Kindness, honesty, creativity? Make choices that help you live according to those values. Let go of things you can't change. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, try to let it go. Save your energy for what you can influence. Be present. When you're with your friends, family, or even by yourself, try to focus on the moment you're in. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. This moment is your life, and it deserves your full attention. In the end, what Marcus Aurelius taught isn't about ignoring life or being indifferent in the way we usually think of it. It's about focusing your heart and mind on what truly matters. It's about freeing yourself from the distractions, pressures, and noise that don't serve you so you can live fully and authentically. You have so much strength inside you, more than you might realize. When the world feels overwhelming or when you're uncertain about who you are or what you can do, remember this. Your greatest power lies in how you respond to what happens around you. Be steady, be thoughtful, be true to yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to meet anyone else's standards. Just keep striving to be the best version of yourself. I believe in you.